sunshine, breeze through a window, the stars at night, birdsong crescendo, going out for a walk, that Friday feeling, being amazed. Sometimes
Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to THFC F1 Till We Die. THFC F1 Till We Die to the full-time sports network, to everyone watching us on Twitch, everyone watching us on X. Good afternoon, and welcome to a multitasking sports production. You want to pay Sky Sports? Stop paying Sky Sports. You come to here. We're the only YouTube channel to give you rugby and Formula One at the same time. So there you go, Mr. Brady. How are you? You're my co-host, of course. My usual man, my usual Robin. To me, being Batman. Or you're Batman, or I'm Robin. I don't mind. But how's the rugby going? Very quickly, Mr. Brady.
Not great. A great start for Ireland. They scored a penalty from Jack Crowley within 3 minutes, but England have scored with a try after 5 minutes. So it's 8.5 minutes gone. It's England 5, Ireland 3. England missed the conversion. But Ireland then nearly scored another try. So it's a helter-skelter here. It's 100 mile an hour, and England look up for this. Now, it's not going to be an easy game by any means. So it's 5-3 to England with 9 minutes gone.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep you up to date with the rugby. Philip's going to put his hand up or burst in a bit like Paul Merson, going after a bet down the bookies. And me and Brad, we'll talk about helter-skelter. Me and Brad are going on a little trap round the Jeddah Formula One circuit in Saudi Arabia. No, we're not there, but we are going for the rights of Formula One as a channel. We're going to speak to whoever's in charge at Liberty, and we're going to go for the rights from next season. But Brad, how are you this afternoon, sir? And we did play a little bit of your song before the show started, so we will be playing that in full before the end of the stream. So how are you, sir?
Yeah, I heard that a little bit. Hello, Dermot. Hello, Philip, and hello, Dan in the chat. Yeah, Grand Prix. I will be right honest with you, as you probably know anyway, but I don't know a lot about the Grand Prix. So I'll just be watching from the perspective of someone seeing cars go around the course very, very fast. Well, hopefully very, very fast.
Yeah, well, I was hoping you're going to sound a bit more like Martin Brundle. You're like my Martin Brundle this afternoon. So,
I mean, I know that what's his face is still the leading driver.
Yeah,
the guy who won last year, who I can't for the life of me think of his name. No, I presume that Lewis Hamilton's still driving.
Yeah, he is going to Ferrari next season. Yeah.
And that's it, really. I mean, back in the old days when I did actually used to watch Grand Prix and know a little bit of what it was about. I was probably back to the days of Nigel Mansell. So that's how long ago since I used to watch Grand Prix.
The man with the interchangeable eyebrows. He used to change them to his patch and then move them around.
And of course, living in Adelaide had the Grand Prix for about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, and it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely, the whole city just came alive for that weekend. It's really, really brilliant. It's a look at. You can actually find on YouTube.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, big up to Dan. Says, hey Dermot. He says, hey Phil and Brad. And Dan also said, rumors going around Spurs could be up for sale. I read somewhere. Don't know if it's true or not. I've asked my source and wait for a comeback. Now, Formula One. No updates with the rugby, Philip, quickly before I start going into the Formula One.
Ireland look very, very nervy. They're giving the ball away. England are really up for this. This is 100 mile an hour rugby, and England going for another try here. Are they going to get it? Not yet.
Well, we are in Jeddah. We are in Saudi Arabia. Red Bull story is now taking another twist. That one of the high up people in there is on course to be suspended for leaking information about the Christian Horner thing. If he gets suspended, Max Verstappen then wants to go, and he might be going to Mercedes. So the whole Red Bull thing is really blown up. This is 50 laps. It's a kilometers track of 385 miles. 212.9 miles is the top.
Yeah, let's be on it, guys. Never know what can happen, so get our chances. Could be a crazy one.
Now, I have put on team radio. I thought that might give the Grand Prix a little bit more infamous. Now, if we get cut off because YouTube's been a bit naughty, we will do, but we'll keep them on anyway. And, of course, the tyres are the red, the yellow, and the hard tyre. Look, we're going through the grid. So Sargent and Zhao, 20th and 19th. As Ocon and Gasly, 17th and 18th for Alpine. That's going back. We've got Hulkenberg with no time. He's injured, or Bottas also in the stake F1 team, 15th and 16th respectively. Kevin Magnussen in the other hats. We've got Daniel Ricciardo in the Visa Cash long name. We've got Oliver Beerman making his debut for Ferrari, 18 years old, 11th. Alex Zumbo for winning the 12th. Now we're going into the top 10. Tsunoda 9th. Lance Stroll 10th. Aston Martin and the long name Formula One team. We're going for 8. We've got George Russell and Lewis Hamilton, all Mercedes, 5th row. Russell out qualifying Hamilton. We've got Oscar out qualifying Norris as well, 5th and 6th. We're going to 4th. We've got Sergio Perez in 3rd, Fernando Alonso and the other Aston Martin in 4th. And of course, 2nd and 1st, of course, is Max Verstappen on pole position and Charles Leclerc in 2nd. Not a lot between them, Brad. And what do you reckon? This is not an easy track to drive. There could be a lot. This is a high Grand Prix for safety cars. Brad, what do you reckon for the first lap or so?
Well, that's an amazing course. I mean, I'm sure it's watching the highlight, the video at the moment. It's actually incredible. I guess the start will be like most starts. Verstappen's on the pole position, so I presume he'll just sprint out. And I think probably the interesting part of the race will be who gets 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I think.
Well, this race is not going to be like Bahrain. This is a totally different circuit, a totally different race. This is more of a high, low downforce track, where Bahrain was more high downforce. Oliver Beerman is the youngest ever F1 driver. I was saying
he looks young as well.
18, and he can always call himself a Formula One driver and a Ferrari Formula One driver. Very quickly, Philip, what's the score update from the rugby before going to formation?
It's still 5-3 to England. It's helter-skelter. It's 100-mile-an-hour stuff. I've never seen a game played at such a pace. But just thinking about Oliver Beerman there, I bet he can hardly get insurance for his own car at home. He's so young, and he's doing Formula One.
Just an update on win. Very consistent to what we've seen already, and will continue to die down.
I think I'm a little bit ahead of you here on the. So what I'll do is I'll stop it. I'll pause it.
Yeah.
On when they get ready to sort of race. They're doing the formation lap at the moment.
No, I'm not even at that. Philip, I'm just watching our new Formula One intro columns just done for us.
All right.
I that man's a genius. He is a fucking genius. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what he's done for the Tottenham. Anyway, so look, here we go. Clock goes to 8 o'clock at night here in Saudi Arabia. It's a very cool night here. Very, very cool. A bit of a breeze, but I think it's warm. We had Brad out earlier. I'm just starting the formation lap now. Brad was out early on the track, walking around, just getting these.
It's very cool. Very cool out there today.
Yeah. Now the formation lap. I can tell you, everyone from 1st to 10 are on medium. The Ferrari from Berhoff is on the soft, and so is Bottas. Everybody else is starting on the medium tire. Brad, this is so important, this formation lap. Now, it's a one-stop race, so we've got one stop at 22 after 22 laps. We'll go into the hard for 28 laps to finish, or you can go from medium to hard or soft to hard. So the hard will finish this Grand Prix. But the formation lap is so important because you've got to warm up your tyres, warm up your brakes, warm up everything. That everything is at the top of the scale to really get a good start. You got to make sure the tyres are warm, the brakes are warmed up everywhere. These Formula One cars are not like normal road cars, are they, Brad? They're like high performance.
Do they still there? That's why they do the little going from side to side, don't they? To
the warm up
tyres.
Yeah, Philip, how are we getting on quickly with the rugby?
Penalty to England in front of the post. Just about to take it now. Hold on.
I might switch over to the rugby if England start winning.
5-3 at the minute. But he's running down the shot clock. He's just taking it, and he's just made it. 8-3 to England. That was tight.
Now
just got it inside the post.
Now, David Croft says always lights out and away we go. I'm not going to use that. I'm trying to come up with my own unique catchphrase at the start of a Grand Prix. So, Carl, if you can think of one between now and the next 15, 20 seconds, let me know, because I'm struggling. Because at the moment, I've got lights out on. And
well, you've got to tell me when it starts so I can take it off pause.
I will do. I'll tell you exactly when the light. How many lights you got up?
They haven't stopped yet. They're just
Yeah.
they're sort of getting
Okay.
into formation now.
Yeah, they're just coming in now to formation now. Here's Verstappen leading the pack, pushing the pack. There's Christian Horner. Pressure on him. Will he be at Red Bull in 2 weeks' time in Australia?
They've all stopped now. They've all stopped.
Yeah, that's there. And also our best wishes to Carlos Sainz, who's actually in hospital having his appendix taken out. So
Ooh, ouch.
all the best for him. But he did the first 2 practice with appendicitis.
Wow.
That takes. So if any of us, Gasly's got a big gearbox problem, guys. Gasly has a gearbox problem. The Alpine of Gasly, he's going very slowly at the back now. Will they red flag this formation lap, or will he have enough to get into the pit lane? We have to wait and see. There's Adrian Newey, looking pensive, pen in hand.
Right, they're all sitting there waiting for the light, so I'm going to stop it. So you guys can give me a shout when they're off.
Okay, cheers, Carl. I know what I'm going to say now. I like that. And we're waiting for Bottas. Now, there's a few cars that are very slow on the formation lap. Now, here's Gasly. He has got a gearbox problem now. He hasn't gone into the pits. He's going to the grid. He must have found a gear. So he must have enough to get going. He revs, he stops, he revs, he stops. And now they're coming. Right, the last car's just coming into now, Brad. The safety car is ready. It's behind.
Got all red lights.
Yeah, we've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Eyes down and rev those engines. It's about to go zoom. And Max Verstappen gets a fantastic start from Leclerc, pushes him into the wall. Does Perez get into second? No, he doesn't. Leclerc and Perez are tight to each other. Can they get round? They do. Perez is in the lead. Oh, they touched. There's bang, 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 bang wheels. Verstappen's in the lead. Leclerc goes into second. We've got Perez in third. We've got Aston Martin fourth. McLaren's fifth and sixth. That is your top 6. And Berman has not, I don't think he's dropped a position. Let me guess. No, he's kept his position. They're going around now. Here is the Ferraris, the Red Bull, Aston Martin, McLaren, Mercedes, Aston Martin, the Red Bull team. Coming around the back of the circuit. Here's now, there is a Mercedes. We've got a Ferrari. Oh, and Ricciardo's going around Berman for 11th place. He's dropped down to 10th. The 18-year-old drops a position. But the idea is just to get round the first lap. Look at them going, Brad. Absolutely zooming away. 210 miles an hour around there. Gasman, box. They're retiring the car for Gasly. Go on, Philip. What's wrong? Oh, Philip's gone. Wow, what a first lap. What a start. And what bang between.
8-6 to England. Ireland scored a penalty.
Ooh. And we've got Chris, our pit line reporter, is saying that Norris is under investigation for a jump start. Big up, Chris, who's our pit line reporter. As they come round to complete the first lap, I will give you where is the cars. We've got Verstappen, Leclerc 2, Perez 3, Alonso 4th, Oscar 5th, Norris 6th, Russell 7th, Hamilton 8th, Stroll 9th, Tsunoda 10th, Berman's in 11th, Magnussen 12th, Albon 13th, Hulkenberg 14th, Ricciardo 15th, Ocon 16th, Bottas 17th, Sargent 18th, Zone 19th, and Gasly's in the pits. Brad, first lap. Let me catch my breath after that.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I'm liking this. It's almost like it's enclosed, isn't it? This they got very big barriers, which obviously for safety is really, really good. But it doesn't seem to have the bits on the side that they normally have. Like they normally when they go over the grass to get and that sort of thing. It seems very sort of compact, sort of circuit. I mean, that's the right word, isn't it? Circuit.
Yeah, circuit. Yeah, we're here to go round now. Verstappen is around about 1.1 seconds. He's out of DRS from Leclerc. For Perez is in third, 2.3 seconds. So they're all just settling down now. Russell is complaining about Norris's jump start, so that will be put under investigation. As our rugby correspondent there gets back into his box seat there at Twickenham.
21 minutes gone, almost 8-6 to England. Frantic stuff. I mean, you talk about 200 mile an hour in the Formula One. It's 200 mile an hour rugby.
I have to say that Twickenham's not that far away from where I live. It's just down the road, really.
Here's Verstappen,
right.
lap 3. Verstappen 1, Ferrari 2, Red Bull 3, McLaren 4th, Aston Martin 5th, McLaren 6th, Mercedes 7th and 8th, Aston Martin 9th, the Red Bull sister team 10th, Ferrari 11th, Haas 12th, Williams 13th. That is your top 13th as I go round for lap number 3, 50 laps. Here's the race start now. Did Norris jump the start, Brad? Let's have a look. Yeah, he did. Norris did jump the start, Brad. Did you see that? He started and then he stopped.
All right. Okay. They're showing it here. They're showing George Russell. No.
And the reaction time, this is unreal. Verstappen 0.29 seconds to Leclerc's 2.34 seconds. The reaction time at the start. They're showing Russell. Yeah, he did jump. Yeah, Norris jumped the start, so that will be a penalty. So they've got to give him. They've got to penalise him for that. That is a jump start in anyone's book.
Yeah, definitely did.
Chris is saying Max and Charles were waiting for a long time to get off the line due to the last 3 cars on the grid taking their time to Max. And Max and Charles' tyres cool down very quickly. They do, and it's all about heat, isn't it? It's all about keeping the heat in the tyres. But he did jump the start and he did get an advantage slightly. So they can do this in 2 ways. They can either ask Norris to give the place back to Russell or do him with a penalty. Now, Perez, is he going into second place again? He does. It's a Red Bull 1-2. Perez overtakes Leclerc.
Jump start, Norris.
Thank you. Whoever that was. Thank you very much for jumping in there. And Perez has overtaken Ferrari. It is a Red Bull 1-2. Please don't make it another Red Bull 1-2. Please don't. Ooh. And they're going round there. There's Perez. The smoke comes off the back. Brad, what do you reckon? Verstappen fastest lap 1:34.04.
Well, I mean, he's obviously, even with my limited knowledge, he's obviously miles above everyone else. Although it's a bit the fact that he gets the pole all the time means he obviously gets the advantage in the start. So
not necessarily, Brad. Doesn't always work out like. I mean, the Red Bull have built the best car, so I don't know why people are complaining. They've built the best car. They've got the best driver with the best car. Look, do you think the other teams like Ferrari and all the budgets they have should build better cars to catch up with Red Bull? Or do you think they're going to wait to 2026 when the regs change where they can take an advantage on them?
Well, having only seen the advert for the Ferrari film, I think they want to win all the time. So I think they'll be trying to get the cars to win every single race, which, to be fair, is what you should be doing. It's no use saying, we're going to wait for a couple of years when they're going to change it, because that means that anyone that follows you all around the world are being shortchanged. So I find it really hard to believe that Ferrari is such a well-known name. When, in my eyes, it should be winning all the time.
Yeah, Stroll is really struggling. Philip, any updates from the rugby there? Sorry.
No, still the same score, but England pressing hard here. And they have to get... No, hang on. Oh, they have to get another try. Oh, bad mistake by Ireland. Terrible mistake by Ireland.
There's Connor. So what's the score now?
Win this match if we keep this up.
No.
Now, I know they're looking at this for a TMO. There may have been an infringement here. The scoreboard hasn't changed yet.
Big up to everyone who's watching us on X, on THFC Till I Die, on the Full-Time Sports Network, and on Twitch as well. Please hit the like button, the follow button, the subscription button.
You're doing well. Ollie, you're doing well. We are faster the cars in front.
There you go. There it is. That's Ollie. Yeah, Ollie is faster now. Oscar, he's quick. It was 1.1 seconds quicker than Leclerc in Sector 1. Now, Chris said it's all about the car. Why Perez is not challenging Max then? It's the driver for me. Of course, it's about the car, but still need the best driver in the grid. Yeah, exactly. But here we're on board now with Fernando Alonso. 201 miles an hour, about 300 and something, over 300 kilometers an hour. As Alonso is it Alonso or Stroll? Hang on, let me check. It's Alonso.
I've heard of Alonso.
Yeah, here he goes. Gaining. It's like a computer game, trying to chase down the driver in front. I want them to bring out missiles like Jeremy Clarkson said. So if you get a lock on them, right, you can chuck a missile at the car in front just to bounce them out of the way. A bit like Mario Brothers.
I'm sure there's a video game that does that.
Yeah. I want them to do that in Formula One. Look at Berman. With respect, shouldn't he be top 4 then? It's about the carpool. Yeah, poor argument. Yeah, I get you. It is. Adrian Newey has built the best car, but Verstappen is the best driver. You can't say Ayrton Senna won his races, and I'm a massive Senna fan because McLaren built the rest car. In 88, McLaren won 15 out of 16 races in 88. Why? Because they built the best car with the 2 best drivers. You build a good car, your driver, who's the best driver, will maximize that.
Yeah, it's got to be both. Yeah. Surely, it's got to be both.
Yeah. Matthew, big up, Comrade Dermot.
Oh, someone's off the pitch or circuit.
Oh, who's off? Oh, yeah, Philip, go on. What's happening at Twickenham?
The English try was disallowed for a knock-on, quite properly, so it was a knock-on. So
VAR again.
No, they were right, actually. I saw it immediately. It was a knock-on by the English player. So.
Sorry, Philip. Big crash. Stroll's gone out, went straight into the tyre wall. God, that is a big crash. I'm okay, he says. He says he's okay. So he went in there. There's a yellow flag. This has to be a safety car. This has to be a safety car. The front wing is on the track. He's gone in, hasn't he? Do you want to describe how the car's gone in, Brad? It's sort of gone in at an angle into the tyre thing. Now,
yeah, the car looked intact. It didn't look like it was too badly sort of.
Yeah,
they're all slowing down now.
Yeah, if you do pit now, you would lose 11 seconds times lost on the safety car or virtual safety car.
Yeah,
at the moment, it's just a yellow flag.
You see the tyre tracks going straight into. Yeah. It looks to me like he just didn't take the. He lost control on the curve. Didn't take the bend.
Safety car out now.
He certainly didn't stroll into the.
He is out walking around, by the way, guys. Just to let you know, he is safe. Good. Sorry, Philip.
They're showing it now. Oh yeah. Bang! Oh, that's gonna hurt.
So describe what happened there, Brad. First, Kenny. What happened?
He just didn't take the bend. Just didn't take the bend. Just literally went straight. He didn't sort of.
I'm on board with him now. I've seen it now. Yeah. Coming round, he braked. Oh, he lost the back of it. He clipped the inside. What happened was he clipped the inside corner, broke the front suspension. The car just went straight. Yeah, clipped the wall. It did. Sorry, Philip. I didn't mean to jump ahead of you. I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing, no change there. The ball's in the halfway line. England still playing all the rugby. Ireland really haven't got going yet at all.
Yeah. Sorry, I do apologise. I didn't mean to cut across you. I do apologise.
Someone's coming pits.
Yeah, we've got one Ferrari in the pits, I think. I don't know if they will pit. Will Verstappen pit? Probably Perez.
Verstappen is pitted.
Yeah.
And, oh, my God. I swear they get tyre changes quicker every time.
Yeah.
There's the Ferrari. Bit longer wait for the Ferrari.
Here's Verstappen now. Can I have 4 new tyres, please, people? Thank you very much. Off you go. And look at that. 2 cars in. 2.4 seconds for Perez.
That's incredible.
2.7 seconds.
We're watching it back in the day where you was amazed when they did it in 4 seconds, and now they're doing it in
5.3 seconds there. Let's see. 3.2 seconds. Alonso's in. 8.7 seconds. Wow. A busy pit lane. And the pit lane is a dangerous place. It really is, guys. Mm-hmm. So they're all coming in now, says our pit line reporter, Chris. He says they're all coming in for hard tires to get one stop to take them to the end. Yeah, this will now be a race to the end of the race now. Oh, they're going wheel to wheel. Oh. Ooh. So Norris hasn't pitted. Hamilton hasn't pitted. Hulkenberg hasn't pitted. And Zhou hasn't pitted. So I can tell you who has pit. Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc, Oscar, Alonso, Russell, Tsunoda, Burnham, Magnussen, Albon, Ocon, Bottas, Sargent of all pit. Ricciardo's in the pits, and also the cars out is Stroll and Gasly. Stroll with a broken front suspension and Gasly out with a gearbox problem. Sorry, Philip. What's happening at the rugby?
Ireland just inside England 22 here, but there's no advantage given. Just to run through the scores in the football.
Yeah, if you can.
By the way, Yaphet Tanganga scored the last-minute winner for Millwall today against Birmingham.
Well done.
Well done.
And the other scores are United 2, Everton 0, 2 penalties. Bournemouth 2, Sheffield United 2. Crystal Palace 1, Luton 1. Luton equalised in the 95th minute.
Oof.
Wolves 2, Fulham 1. And there's another some other crowd from North London or South London playing Brentford in a few minutes' time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Absolutely. And here's the crash again. Now, if you look at it now, guys, if you're watching it, he clipped the wall, broke the front suspension.
Yeah, he does.
And
yeah.
he went, he couldn't turn it, Brad. He just went straight in. Oh, it's like Monaco. This track is similar to Monaco, where Monaco's a lot tighter. And I can't wait to do the Grand Prix for Monaco. We're sending Philip there in the Thfc to La Dinghy, apparently. He doesn't know it yet, but he knows it now. We're buying a little dinghy, and we're sending Philip and Brad out there to do. Can we do some pit line reporting for us?
I've been to.
Ooh.
I think I've been to Monaco. I've been to one of them.
Yeah.
Big up to everyone who's watching. And here we go. We're going in the pit lane. What happened here now? Ooh, Perez. He came out in front of Alonso. That was dangerous. Then Perez comes in. Wow, I nearly crashed with the Red Bull. So close, says Alonso.
The race is being led by a normal car.
They're all normal cars, Brad.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, that's the little car that goes.
There is. It's an Aston Martin safety car, so we can give you the order now. Norris hasn't stopped. Hamilton hasn't stopped. Hulkenberg hasn't stopped. Zhou hasn't stopped. So only 3 cars haven't stopped. But Verstappen, all the rest of them have stopped, apart from Norris, Hamilton, and Hulkenberg and Zhou. Why they didn't stop, I don't know. That for me doesn't make sense.
I'm presuming that Norris will have to stop at some stage.
Yeah.
So why has Verstappen got a little clock against his name?
Oh, I nearly a crash with a Red Bull. So close.
Oh, sorry, that didn't answer my question.
As fast as lap.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. Now, safety car. You have to be, I think it's 10 lengths behind. You can't go no more than 10 lengths behind the safety car. But the drivers will be warming up the tyres.
Bit of trivia for you is that Sega actually did come out with a Formula One game, but it didn't really do that many good things. So I don't think they've done it anymore.
Now,
penalty to
go
England.
on, Philip.
Penalty to England right in front of the posts. The guy that's taken it is the image of Gio Lo Celso. And he's missed it. Oh, that's a bad miss. That's a very bad miss. It's still 8-6 to England. Mind you, by saying Lo Celso, they'll probably put him off,
Look at
probably pull a muscle or something.
I was saying to Brad Philip yesterday, the Ferrari car looks really sexy under the lights.
Yeah, even though it is red.
Yeah. Norris and Hampton have all started on the mediums. They were pit lap 15 on. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pit already, Chris. Everybody else did. I don't know what the advantage is here, but they're still following the safety car. Norris there on the radio there talking. Can't see what he's saying, but it'll come up on our thing here. So
going back to the football results, Sheffield United were 2-0 up after 64 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
And Bournemouth came back.
The most important result of the days in the Championship was Ipswich were winning 1-0 after 95 minutes.
Wow.
Right. Green flag here. Sorry, Philip. We're about to restart again. The safety car's going into the pit lane. Norris is backing them up. Goes round the final corner. When will he bolt? Where will he bolt? Verstappen's like a bloodhound next to him. It's like a fox and a bloodhound. Norris is the fox. Verstappen's the bloodhound. And he goes. He's bolted. Norris has bolted, but he hasn't bolted quick enough. Verstappen is gaining on them. As they go across, Ferrari.
Okay, so ultimately, the target remains as target +5.
Shut up.
We still kind of need to do a stint 1 approach.
Shut
but
up.
Probably not immediately. We need to let the tyres come in a bit.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to let the tyres come in.
I don't care. Shut up. Thank you.
I love it if your voice came over on their radio. It'd be brilliant.
It would be actually. Sorry, Philip. I didn't mean. We have to make this right. I feel bad for cutting over you, Philip. I'm sorry.
No, Ipswich were winning 1-0 after 95 minutes, but lost 2-1. Cardiff scored in the 96th and 99th minute.
Wow, that's incredible.
So huge result at the top of the Championship.
Gee.
So here they go round again. Lap 10 out of 50, 40 laps ago. Norris is gaining a little bit of advantage on Verstappen. But the
This
next
has made it a
round,
little bit interesting. Right, Norris will have to go into the pits, won't he? So
yeah. But, Hamilton is pitted. Leclerc's on the back of Perez. We've got McLaren there, Charles Leclerc 5th, Oscar 6th. So there's a lot of good little battles all through the grid, actually. So, and a car can crash, bring out another safety car. It can change it all again, which it has done. So, as a go round.
I see QPR lost today.
All right.
A couple of my mates was going to that because a mate of mine's a QPR fan, and another lad who sort of doesn't really follow football went. Supposed to go out with a drink for him tonight, but because tomorrow's going to be a long day, and I'm talking pub wise.
So
I see Neil Warnock's gone from Aberdeen as well. I think he lasted a month.
Has he? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So that's.
If any of you are wondering why I put my glasses on and off, it's because I need my glasses off to see the TV screen, and then on to read this.
Here's the Williams pass in the Haas at the start. Albon up to 15th. Good pass as well. Ooh. Nearly got his front wing taken off by Ricciardo.
Penalty to Ireland here with a chance to go into the lead.
We'll go. Oh, that was a touch. Sorry, Philip, go on.
No, he hasn't taken it yet. He's only setting it up.
Yeah,
wow.
It's very, very tight in there, isn't it? Very tight.
Ooh, that was a bang.
Meanwhile,
wheel to wheel. No damage, I don't think, in either car, Philip. And here's Oliver Bierman going for Ricciardo.
So race control, Perez Alonso incident, unsigned release noted. Whatever that means.
Right, so that means that they're going to investigate that.
Right.
Okay,
VAR's everywhere, isn't it? VAR, you can't get away from it.
Yeah, so the race control has...
What is he doing?
Ireland
I don't know.
9, Ireland 9, England 8. Penalty just dropped over the bar, literally dropped over the bar. So Ireland in the lead. Don't deserve it. They totally undeserved, but they're leading.
Seems like England are doing what they normally do and throwing things away.
And also,
England,
Norris...
I'll tell you, England are playing this with such an intensity, they cannot keep it up for the whole 80 minutes. There's no way. They're going to run out of steam in the second half.
Norris has also... the jump start's been noted too. Verstappen's just set the fastest lap as well. So he's now on the top. F1 stewards. Pero, I couldn't... did you see that? Was the stewards investigating that, Brad?
Do you think that Norris didn't come into the pits because they're thinking they're going to get a penalty?
I think so. Yeah. And also, by the sound of the radio message, he's gone +5. So he's gone the target time plus further 5 laps on top of the target lap time.
Right.
So Cook coming in lap probably 20. I'm looking at. They build enough of a gap, so if he does come in, he comes in a bit of fresh air. I think that's what they want to do. Lap 12. Norris still in the lead. Verstappen nearly just under a second, but does have DRS. But it's really a forced position because Verstappen really is leading the race because Norris hasn't stopped yet. So it's now 7/700ths of a second current gap down to 6th. It's coming down. Here's Verstappen. Look at him.
Yeah.
Alonso was saying he didn't give me enough space, so you need to speak to stewards about it. Yep, still you got squeezed into the wall. So Albon is complaining. And now the DRS is open for Verstappen. Is he claiming he's gaining? He's passed. Verstappen's into the lead. He gets past Norris. It's now Red Bull in the lead. He will go away and hide. And Hamilton. Hamilton is all over Perez. And the Ferrari's all over Hamilton. That's getting exciting. Wow. Come on, Lewis. Give us a race, mate. You know you can pass him. Very tight little race there, isn't there, Brad?
That's what I'm saying.
Enough space, so you just speak to the stewards about it.
They keep interrupting.
Yeah. So he got squeezed into the wall.
Who said stop interrupting?
No, they keep interrupting me.
Anyway. I think this must be the easiest stream ever Philip's ever done. You know that?
Oh, yeah. I'm just relaxing here.
It's the best stream for Philip he's ever done. He's sitting there watching the rugby. He says something for about 5-6 minutes, seconds, or about a minute, and then he comes back and he says, "You know what? I can watch this in relaxation. Leave the commentary to Brad and the other Egypt." That's
There we go. Here we go. What's going on here? With Charles Leclerc. He's got to be French.
Leclerc.
Wasn't he on Hello Hello?
I was going to say that. Officer Crabtree.
God, I'm trying to do professional stream here, lads.
Good morning.
And you two comedians next to me. Jesus. Anyway, I want to say big up to the Vodafone store in Arklow if you're watching. Thank you very much for subscribing when I was in there this morning. Thank you very much. Anyone that lives near Arklow, please go to the best Vodafone store in Wexford. So Arklow and Vodafone Arklow. Hello.
I thought Arklow was in Wicklow.
Yeah, it is, but it's still the best. Very
Just
funny.
a point of order there, you know. In case it moved.
Anyway.
Now, scrum to Ireland. Come on, lads. Let's do something they've done.
All
Ireland have scored is 3 penalties so far. No rugby at all.
Yeah. So Verstappen, Norris, Perez, Hamilton, Leclerc, Oscar. A bit of a gap then. Back to Alonso, then Russell, Hulkenberg, the Ferrari of Berman in 10th, the youngster. Hamilton ahead is struggling the medium tyres from the start. Why did they pit Brad under the safety car? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, something going on here. Someone's going to pass someone. Russell has passed someone.
So Russell's passed Alonso. Here it goes. Here comes Russell now. On the start, DRS.
Oh.
And the
Yep.
start
Oliver Bierman. Now, I know he's the English guy, isn't he? Oliver Bierman.
Gaining. He's passed the Haas. Well done there from Russell. He's passed the Haas there. Good pass as well into the first corner. Here's the Ferrari against the Sauber team. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. He's into the points. And do you know that number 38, guys? That was the same number Mike Hawthorne used when he won the World Championship with Ferrari.
Yep.
No further action for Norris for the jump start. So the stewards have said, well, that's fine. Oh, Leclerc's got round
struggling on mediums from the start.
Shut up. Ferrari are ahead of Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton down to 5th. Leclerc up to 4th. The prancing horse prancing away from the Mercedes car.
Ireland pressing hard here at 5 yards, 10 yards from the English line. First bit of rugby that played the whole game. Come on, lads.
Half time yet.
Oh,
here we go. Oh, here's Hamilton. We're on board with Lewis Hamilton now, chasing the Ferraris ahead of us.
penalty to Ireland.
Round the corner. Look at him. 4th gear. 190, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, nearly 80, down to 100 miles an hour, up to putting the foot on the plank again. 50, 60, 70, nearly 300 kilometers an hour. Look at that. 193, 4, 5, 6, 200 miles an hour down the straight. Look at it.
It's incredible.
Again.
And there's again that between Leclerc and Oscar is tightly packed. But I think the McLaren may have a go here at the Mercedes. He's got DRS on them. So has Hamilton's got DRS on the Ferrari. So we're in a bit of a DRS train. Chris, our pit lane reporter saying Perez could be given a 5-second penalty for unsafe release. So we're going to watch. Yeah, Perez has got a penalty. A 5-second penalty. So where he finishes. Yeah, go on, Philip.
Ireland half-time, England 8, Ireland 12.
Yeah, any chance of plan B? Because, I mean, they are in another league.
Copy, we're looking.
Well, there you go, Philip. You can go to plan B now. There you go, Brad. Philip's on plan B.
It's an interesting picture he's got.
Yeah, it's Philip.
Back in the old day.
It was Philip back when he was a young lad. Now, there is a problem with access. I don't know why we're having problems with.
Yeah, I'll put the Formula One on now. Have a look at it for a minute.
A 10-second time penalty for car 20. Magnussen as well. Hamilton on the radio. Don't know what he's saying.
So about it's being killed at high speed.
They're killing us. They're killing us in high speed. Yes, copy, Lewis. GPS agrees. If you are just joining us, it is Red Bull, McLaren, Red Bull, but your leader is Verstappen. Perez has got a 5-second penalty. Now Norris has done 15 laps on the medium, and all the rest of them have done 8 or 9 laps on the hard.
Oh, is he allowed to do that?
But it is an interesting race, guys. This is still a very interesting race.
I'm just looking. I'm trying to pick out the crowd here. Are there any women allowed into this in Saudi Arabia?
I think so, because I used to work with someone who was gay, married another woman, and they went over the Grand Prix. So.
Yeah, copy, Lewis. GPS agrees.
Right. No, I was just wondering because, you know, they know why they're so strict on some things. They mightn't let them into things like this.
Yeah, but no, she definitely went with her wife to the Grand Prix and back again. So
Nice.
So I'm just having a bit of a tech issue.
That might have been Dubai, though. To be honest, that might have been Dubai.
Philip, can you just take over the race just to say what's happening in the race? I've just got.
Well, I'm probably a bit ahead of you now because I'm on the live stream, but I'm on Verstappen fastest lap 1:33.59. He's leading by 5 seconds from Perez, who is another 7.7 ahead of Norris, with Leclerc 3 seconds further back. So there's about 10 seconds between the top 4. So still fairly tight. Only 18 laps gone though. I mean, there's 32 to go, so there's a lot. Hulkenberg's got up to 9th. Oh, very good. Beerman is 10th.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oliver Beerman.
Yeah, true.
And he's 4 seconds ahead of 11th.
Yeah, he's got a good gap ahead of the other Ferrari in Beerman. Beerman. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, no, he's ahead of not the Ferrari, of course. Trying to make out who these names are from the 3. So there's two cars gone already out of the 20. Look at the speedometer on you, 309 kilometers an hour. My God,
that's fast,
isn't it? It really is quick. I've been on a train that quick once, and it was an unbelievable speed in China.
I was going to say, would that be China?
Yeah, it was a I took a photograph of 305 kilometers an hour we were doing on the speedometer. You know,
wow,
incredible.
That's incredible. Is that the one that runs on the sort of magnetic track?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Anyway, the trip that would have taken 2 hours here took in half an hour in China. That's, you know, so
incredible, isn't it? I flew to Cardiff once to watch the Spurs lose the League Cup final.
All right.
It only took half an hour, so literally, I don't think they would have got up to the correct height. They
wouldn't. No,
and then leveled out, and then sort of started their descent.
The shortest flight in Ireland, I know it's not to do with Formula One, but the shortest flight in Ireland is from Connemara in Galway to the Aran Islands. It takes 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes.
Excellent, isn't it? Isn't it one in America as well? In America, from I think it's from San Francisco to Oakland.
Probably, yeah, that'd be pretty.
Yeah, and that's about the same. And people that can afford it take it because it's a lot quicker than going by
2 hours on the 2 hours on the freeway. Yeah. Anyway, we've got the replay coming up here of something, whatever happened. Looks like Verstappen's gone into the pit, has he? He has.
He's got interval.
Yeah, he must have gone into the pits. Hamilton is 5th. Piastri is 6th. And just to give you an update on the other unmentionable crowd that are playing at the moment, there's actually 7 minutes gone and Arsenal haven't scored.
Wow.
But that game has been shown live also on THFC Till I Die as well. We've just got we've just been kicked off Twitch, by the way.
Why?
By what I've just received an email. Somebody has said something, and they've now suspended my Twitch account. So
what? Gee,
I don't know. Bloody ridiculous.
I had a thing the other day about the new protest laws that the government want to bring in over here, where basically you could be protesting, or you could actually be protesting for anything, and you're classed as sort of some sort of thing against the state. And then someone actually there's a really good thing called Led by Donkeys that put stuff on YouTube, and they done one about how the government have backed all of these protests in the past, like the Countryside Alliance, where there was loads and loads of violence. And they also had a picture of just the other day, Richie Sunak turned up at a protest with for some site in the country somewhere, sort of supporting the protest. So,
well, we had a referendum here on yesterday about something or other, which no one really knows what it's about, but it's been rejected wholeheartedly. So, anyway, 2 of them actually.
Anyway, back to Formula One, which we're supposed to be talking about.
16 kilometers an hour, Behrman.
Hulkenberg is 9th, the Ferrari's 10th. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Big up to Chris Walsh, Carl Simpson as well for bearing with us. Chris says Norris, Hamilton, Hulkenberg, and so all have not pitted yet. Don't know why they didn't pit in the safety car. Same here, Chris. Absolutely same here. Yeah, I'm just a bit annoyed that my Twitch account's now been suspended.
Do you know who said what?
Surely you've got a right to appeal to him. It wasn't you that said anything.
I don't know. I have to look into it more after this. What happened? Apparently, take a survey.
One of my TikTok videos got taken down very quickly, and it was for something about what was it? Not untruthfulness or something like that, or misleading content. It said.
What did you call Arsenal a football team? You call Arsenal a football team?
Yeah. So anyway. I basically appealed against it, and it got put back about a week later. So no explanation.
Beerman's up to 9th now. It's a great performance by the young lad for his first Formula One, isn't it?
God, yeah, 18 years old. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I was doing when I was 18.
He wasn't driving at 300 kilometers an hour anyway, that's for sure.
Well, he can always say he can always call himself a Ferrari driver. So stewards at Magnussen Tsunoda incident turn for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. So the stewards are looking into that. And look at that, Berman up tonight. What a lovely pass by the 18-year-old.
Looks like we got a battle here between Hamilton and Piss, whatever his name is. Pieri.
Oh, that's why. Big up, Carl. Big up, Carl. Thank you. That is why.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think I've worked out now. It was somebody that said something. It was them fucking Formula One fucking commentators said something. Then
I have to laugh on Twitter or X when you call someone an idiot, and before you post it, I said, "You sure you want to say that?" It's like...
Now let's see if it will allow me to reattach this now to X, and the answer to that is we're back live on X again. So there you go. They don't mind showing the graphics, but they don't want anyone talking. Fucking idiots.
Well, I got a tweet from that
10-second penalty to Magnussen. He's got a 10-second time penalty for car 20, Magnussen, leaving the track and gaining an advantage. So he gets 10 seconds now. Where Norris, Perez, if he was going to stop again, could take the 5-second penalty within a pit stop. Now he's got to finish 5 seconds ahead of the driver behind him. If Norris or Leclerc can stay within 5 seconds of him, he will lose that place. Hulkenberg, now he's got 10 seconds, so that will be added onto his time at the end of the race. Here's Hamilton.
That looks like a good cat and mouse race here between Hamilton and Pieri, whatever his name is.
Leclerc there. There is. There's Ron Meadows, sporting director of Mercedes AMG. There's Hamilton. Can't wait to see him in the red car next year. So looking forward to it. Hamilton 5th, Oscar 6th. Round the track to go. They can pick out, right? They can pick out a pin at a corner at 220 miles an hour. they're able. It's like driving on the motorway in heavy rain when they're driving in the rain and leaving your window wipers off.
Wow.
No, that's how much they can see in the rain in the Formula One car. They can't even see their own steering wheel, and they're driving at 200 miles an hour in the rain, and they can't even see their own steering wheel. There's Toto Wolff looking happy as always.
I wouldn't have thought they would get much rain in Saudi Arabia.
But I'm just making the point. They rarely do put their lives on the line every time they get into the car.
I think one of the Adelaide Grand Prix had rain effect.
1985, I think that was.
Yeah. It's very weird because I used to live in North Adelaide, and you could hear the cars going round from my balcony, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to get a bit? I know just probably a bit of fantastic football trivia today is after happening out. A guy called Cauley Woodrow, he scored his second ever Premier League goal today, almost a decade after his first, and they were both against Crystal Palace.
Wow.
Incredible, isn't it? Poor Luton. Gee, that's okay.
Have you seen the video of the Tottenham fans meeting the Arsenal fans in America?
No, I haven't seen that. Oh yeah, on the bridge. On the bridge.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Oh, Oscar went for it there. The McLaren is right up the Mercedes arse there. He's pushing all the way. He's going to push Hamilton into the mistake. Hamilton's tyres are gone. Why he hasn't pitted is beyond me. This is not, he's not gaining anything. And here is his, what a good pass there from Max. Oh, this is it. Yeah, he did go off and gain an advantage. So, yeah, he's rightly getting punished for that. And there's Ricardo. Let's see it. Tsunoda. Oh, yeah, he did get it. Yeah.
Do you get professional fouls in this sport?
No, 10-second time penalty for leaving the track and gain. So he gets 10 seconds on Magnussen's time. This little fight between Ferrari and McLaren's good as well, between Leclerc and Norris, and then with the one between Oscar and Hamilton as well. This is really good.
Oh, there's a row on the touchline here between the England manager and Andy Farrell going off.
Good, Farrell clumps him on.
Two of them having work. They were probably inviting each other for a cup of coffee afterwards,
Well, Andy Farrell's quite divisive, isn't he? He's quite, he gets into a lot
He's probably regarded as a traitor in England. He's done,
Anyway, Verstappen, lap 25 with 25 laps to go. Verstappen, Perez, Norris, top 3. Leclerc, Hamilton, Oscar, the tops in 6. Alonso, 7th. Russell, 8th. Burnham, 9th. And Hulkenberg in 10th.
Less than a second between Hamilton and Piastri.
Yeah. Look at this. It's a good little race. But it's a fourth position because Hamilton's got to stop anyway, Brad. So why he didn't stop during the Grand Prix, I don't know. During the safety car, it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe he didn't know about the problem at that stage.
Well, Philip, everyone has to make a pit stop, so he should have. Everyone else came in. You're not going to gain much of an advantage. You're going to pit anyway, so you might as well pit. I just don't get it. It's just it. If they're trying to maximize their what they're trying to do, they're not maximizing it at all because his tires are now worn. He's losing grip. He's losing pressure, and the car's going to be harder to drive. So I there's a very bad call from Mercedes there.
I think one of the best Grand Prix races I ever saw was probably an episode of Thunderbirds. Absolutely brilliant. Alan Tracy, the Thunderbird free pilot, was a Grand Prix racer as well.
It was, yeah. Carl Stimpson says Toto Wolff trying to screw Hamilton over for leaving. Probably. Probably. Can someone give Max a 10-minute penalty, please?
It still wins.
Did you bring him right? If you make a mistake, you have to go into a little penalty box. Not like they do in that sport in when you have to go down and shoot the 5 things in the Winter Olympics.
Yeah,
they should do that in Formula One. Max Verstappen should actually hold them for 10 minutes in the pit lane, then send them out. See can he win. This is a nice
second half just starting now in the rugby. So
Thanks, Philip. Do you know what? I honestly do feel some of the stuff, right? You can't do this, you can't do that. It rarely is. But you're trying to give somebody watching this the best content you can give them. And you get stopped because you've added people talking over a radio.
Yeah, that's the copyright rules.
It's stupid.
It must. It also must be. There must be an AI element involved there because I can't imagine there's someone watching every single stream.
Wow.
To take things off.
Look at that! Look at that little pack, Brad. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 5 cars.
Yeah.
Nicely packed together. So we've got 2 Williams, we've got a Red Bull, an Alpine, and 2 Williams there. Wow. So we've got Sargent, Albon, Ocon, Tsunoda, and Magnussen. Nice little 5 seconds between 12th to 16th. And here's the Ferrari. Here's the Ferrari. The prancing horse is in 3rd place. Well done, Leclerc. He's doing very well.
That's it. Was it? It is I, Leclerc.
Yeah. Let me pass. Now, we've got a vote overtake award. So you go to f1.com /overtake. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. We've got Ferrari.
Oh, I have bad news. The traitor Declan Rice is after scoring for Arsenal.
Ugh.
Well, if you are watching that, pop over to Bobby and the gang over on this channel, over on their channel, if you can.
I was going to say, how are you doing the double stream?
Because you can. You can do double stream.
So who's doing
this?
Who's doing the Arsenal one?
Bobby and the gang at the Full Time Sports Network.
Ah, right.
They're our partner YouTube channel partners. So we're doing this, and they're also doing that also on THFC Till I Die. So we're getting a lot. We're trying to become a multi. We really are going into sort of a multi-sport channel here. Hello. What's Mr. Brody up to? He's getting his potching. That's what he's doing.
I'm trying to plug my phone in and realize the battery was so low.
No, you're having potching. That's what you're having.
No, Ireland on the attack. Come on, lads. Yes, come on. One more pass and we're in. Yes, try for Ireland. James Ryan, what a try. Brilliant.
Oh, I don't think I'll be switching over.
Sorry, Brad. Good break there because England were on the attack.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, great catch. Brilliant play by Ireland there.
So they're pretty much on route to win it.
Yeah. Well, they win today if they win this because Scotland lost. And it's...
Anyway,
did you get it down inside the line? This is a bit of a doubt on this now. Hold on. Oh no, he did. Yeah, he's okay. And there's a leprechaun in the crowd with the hat and everything on.
Give us an update there, Brad. Give us the top 10 there.
We got Verstappen, Lek, Nor.
Well, just give us the cars. Give us the cars if that's easier.
All right, we got the Red Bull are in 1st and 2nd. We got the Ferraris in 3rd. We got looks like a kangaroo in 4th.
That's the McLaren.
We got Mercedes in 5th. McLaren in 6th. Looks like
Aston Martin.
Yeah, Alonso in 7th. Russell and Mercedes in 8th. Beer on the Ferrari in 9th. And Hull on a red car. Can't see what that is.
And Ireland missed the conversion, so
10.
they're still 17 A's.
Dermot's now thinking, why did I invite Brad onto this stream?
No, I'm just having a nightmare I am just having a nightmare. I'm really
What's wrong now?
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Hello to Carl in the chat. It's okay, Brad. We don't care about rugby. Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, rugby. What's that?
I'm just having a computer nightmare.
I did get interested in the World Cup final, the World Cup, and obviously remember 2003 when England actually won it. I even knew the players.
I'm looking at the points difference here. Ireland have a points difference of plus 90, and the nearest to them is plus 4.
Wow,
The
that's pretty impressive.
point gap. Jeez, that's unbelievable. England coming back here now.
Yeah. Brad, can you sort of take over the commentary, the Grand Prix, and just I need to pop out for a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, guys, about this. I've just got to do something. So, Brad, you just go over there.
Right. Well, at the moment, there are cars going around very, very fast. And it does seem to me that the most interesting part of the race is looking at the scoreboard, sort of 4th, 5th, 6th. There's not a lot between those 3 cars. I have to say, this is a very, very impressive circuit. It's almost like you're watching a video game. Yeah, it's almost like you're watching a video game. And yeah, Rolex available at Harrods. But it's still Verstappen who's 7 seconds ahead, so I don't think anyone's going to catch him.
No,
which even I could have probably told you that from the start of the race. But there's all this going on here with Zoom and Magnussen. Magnussen trying to overtake Zoom.
England in for a try. England just scored a try.
Oh, there you go.
That makes a
Maybe
game
I'll switch over. We're driving with Albon.
17, 13-17.
Albon, actually amazing that Albon's race car has got Duracell batteries. It's incredible the speed he's getting out of those batteries.
Mm.
But there's 5 or 6 cars. They're all behind each other. And that, I think, is probably the most interesting part of the race at the moment.
Oh, the ball's out of play. This will not be allowed. It's going to be disallowed.
Is that a VAR getting involved again?
Yeah, the England lad, he touched the line before he passed the ball, and that's out.
Oh, right.
So this will be disallowed. I just put on mute here. I just listen to what they're saying here.
It's very, very tight here. We're now driving with Kevin Magnussen. He started in the 13th and he's now 12th, so he's gained 1 position. But he's being caught up by the car behind. The car behind being, looking at the scoreboard, OCD or OCO. There's a very nice picture of the Ferris wheel in the background. And the course goes past high rises. Norris is getting bored. He's put his car radio on. Probably listen to Jazz FM. And now we're in Komatsu team principal. He's pointing out something. We're now looking at Magnussen with his steering wheel, which doesn't even look round. I mean, they even have all the advertising over their helmets as well. And I wonder how much money you pay to get your advertising on the helmet, because you're not going to be seen that often during the race. So I'd imagine that would be cheaper than, I mean, obviously these other ones are all around the circuit. Magnussen is still holding off in 12th place.
Well, apparently, you cannot show what I'm paying for as the graphic, because I got a lovely email from Twitter and the person why I can't use it and the reasons why. And I'm just really pissed off.
Yeah, it's like,
I pay for a subscription. I should be allowed what I pay for.
Yeah, that seems very, very strict.
Fuck's sake.
You can't show third-party content.
It doesn't matter. I'm paying for the subscription, Philip. I've
Yeah,
used it before. I've used it before, never had a problem with it. We
Well,
didn't
they've
have a
obviously
problem
changed the
with
rules then. They've obviously
well,
changed the rules.
well, Philip, we used it yesterday. What, they changed the rules in under not even 24 hours?
Don't shoot. I'm only saying something must have happened. The fact they picked you up on it. Something must have happened. Something must have changed.
What, in
what
24
are they actually
hours?
objecting to? What are they objecting to?
They're objecting to us showing the little tracker thing where we're showing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what that is. You're allowed to show it that's for personal use only. You're not allowed to rebroadcast it.
But Philip,
that's all about.
What gets me right, we showed it yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on it yesterday.
Yeah,
can I just
let me finish? YouTube doesn't have a problem us using it.
No, they won't.
YouTube don't have a problem. X does. Twitch didn't have a problem yesterday.
Different rules, though. Different rules.
But
it depends on. It depends whoever is looking at it, whatever their interpretation of the rules are. They're the ones that make the decision.
So how come they didn't say it yesterday when we used it? That's the bit I don't.
They can't be checking every single stream. There must be just random checks, and you got caught this time. That's what it is. It couldn't be looking at every stream. It's impossible.
It must be AI generated. I must do something like that.
I don't know.
If it's on X, I mean, maybe you should just say some outrageously right-wing things, and then they'll let you back on again.
No,
Elon Musk would like that,
Yeah, he does that.
I have to now go through a survey to get my Twitter account back up and running.
A survey?
A survey. They want me to go through a survey. Swear to God, it's bloody AI. YouTube, I haven't had a problem. That's what gets me. YouTube is probably run by the same company or the same people.
YouTube is run by Google.
So
it's different. It is different. YouTube. Interestingly enough, when you it used to be that Twitter was more that you could actually get away with more stuff on Twitter than you could on YouTube. Like for instance, if I played a cover song of someone, YouTube will probably take that off, but Twitter wouldn't. It's just really weird.
It's like
I put covers up every week and I never get taken down on the YouTube channel. So, yeah.
Well, whenever you probably know this, guys, anyway. But anyone that doesn't, when I upload my songs onto YouTube, it goes for a copyright check. So it must be,
It's like it's so especially when you're monetized as well. It's so you got to look at everything, and you can't look at everything.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Verstappen's still in the league, guys. That hasn't changed.
Oh yeah, he's well clear. He's leading by 8 seconds at the moment.
Yeah.
In fact, he's actually 18 seconds ahead of third.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to do. We're going to put Philip at the top. Philip, you might as well do the commentary on the rugby, and we'll swip it around a little bit. If you do the commentary on the rugby, and then we'll me or Brad. If you want to go and watch the rugby,
you still
Brad.
do the Formula One drama.
No, I'll just come in as and when. But do the commentary on the rugby. If you want to join Brad,
there's not a whole lot happening in the rugby at the minute. But anyway, 54 minutes gone. England 13, Ireland 17. Ireland. Yeah, England missed a conversion. They're making wholesale changes now. Three young lads coming on, or 3 big lads coming on. 3 big lads going off, and the ball is up near the English 22 for a line out to Ireland. So.
I think, Carl, you're getting me muddled up with another channel. see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be really something to get some well-known, shall we say, adult actress to appear in one of my videos. Not doing anything, that will get me banned. But
you might get taken down, Brad, but it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What a way to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who's got this? Ball under the English post. Who has it? England have it. There's some intensity in this game. They really are going hammer and tongs, both teams. There's no quarter given at all here.
I'm sure I used to own a telly that you could watch 2 channels at the same time.
Yeah, they used to have that. They used to have a split screen, but that all went away. The same.
Yeah.
Remember they brought out the one with the curved TV as well, the curved screen.
Yeah,
They all kind of disappeared as well.
yeah.
Well,
Well, like
make it into the
3D,
cinema, I think.
3D TV as well. That.
Definitely disappeared. Well, it's a hook kick to England, so it's a line out to Ireland halfway between the 22 and the line. Giovanni Lo Celso was still playing for England here. And Arsenal are still 1-up. You see, and Bayern Munich had a narrow win today.
Did they? I saw they were 3-1 up.
8-1.
Oh, really? God.
Harry Kane got a hat-trick.
I was going to say, I bet he would have scored.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
look,
but they're still not going to win the league. They're still not going to win the league.
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I think Harry Kane is an absolutely amazing player, probably one of the best strikers in the world. But I think the way he's gone in Germany, that just shows how far below that league is from the Premier League, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's 31 goals he has now this season.
Yeah, I know.
He scored more than he scored for Spurs all that season now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Hamilton's just passing someone, I think. No, the other way around. The other way around. Pistari's just passed Hamilton.
Oh.
Someone's come into the pits. Hamilton says he's thinking of going on soft tyres.
Tight game. So it's a line out to Ireland, I think.
Do you know, Philip, I've still got the newspapers when England won the World Cup.
Yeah, good God.
Yeah,
it must be yellowed and aged looking now.
Well, they're in the drawer under my bed, and the drawer's actually broke, so I can't open it at the moment.
Can't get at them. Oh, they'll be there forever. That's good. They'll be worth something more.
Yes, I mean, that's 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago.
Mm.
Oh, someone's gone into the side. Alonso. But still, Verstappen very much in front. Oh, Verstappen's just done the fastest lap as well. Oh no, to the line. The other guy, Per has done it. The other Ferrari, other Red Bull.
Still 1-0 to Arsenal.
Well, they're normally about 5 up by this time, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it's very disappointing. 35 minutes gone now, and they're only 1-0 up.
Oh,
Ivan Toney. This is Ivan Toney's dress rehearsal or audition for Arsenal today.
I think so. Yeah, I think he'll go there next season because they need a striker. He's always said he'd go to a red team, isn't he? So
yeah.
I know that we're interested in him, but I can't see him coming.
Look at this, England bombing away. Oh, what a great run! Ireland are not playing well at all in this game. What's he giving there? Penalty to England? No, come on, ref.
I won't say anything about Elon Musk on this broadcast because obviously that might hurt Dermot's stream. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Normality Channel. Yeah, I think in general he is. So claiming all these things as his when he didn't invent any of it.
Yeah, see his Tesla price. Oh, I've got a yellow card. Oh, Mahoney's been sent off. What is that for?
Sent off?
Sin bin. 10 minutes in the sin bin. That's not good now. I don't know what he did.
So England have got
he may have said something to the referee. That's very unusual in rugby to get sent off for mouthing off.
Yeah, they call the referees sir, don't they, when they talk to him?
Well, it's only the captain can talk to the ref, which is a good way of doing it. But he must have said something beyond what he's supposed to say. Now England kicking for the corner, so this is going to be tricky. Ireland have won him back now to the 68th minute. Interesting.
So I've just switched over for a few seconds.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I don't think this. Even if Ireland lose today, they're still going to win the. Got Maul on for England now, pushing for the line.
Ooh.
England made the substitutions at the right time. Ireland haven't done any yet.
Ooh. Oh,
Penalty to England coming up. Oh, great tackle.
oh. Bloody hell.
No, he's going to get in here, I think. No. Ball's held
There's
up.
Carlos Sainz in the pits after his operation.
Oh,
Looking very well.
oh.
14 laps gone.
Try to England.
Sorry, Philip.
Try to England. Protect them anyway. They're leading again. Ireland down to 14 men.
Can I just pop in here, Philip? Sorry. 10 laps to go. Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc, Oscar, Alonso, Russell, Burnham, Norris. Burnham's in 7th now, guys. Norris in 8th, Hamilton 9th, and Zhou in 10th. That's your top 10th. And then there's your one. Winner gets 25 points plus 1 point for fastest lap. And then Zhou would get 1 point for Sauber, which would do very nicely for them. Sorry, Philip, I'll let you go back to the rugby.
No, it's okay. Thing penalty or conversion under the post. 2017 to England.
The top 7 racers have all had on 32, 33 laps on their tyres. A lovely scene of the blue and yellow and green lights on the seafront. It's a very nice city, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of character.
Right, Ireland, come on. This is definitely Ireland's worst performance of the season so far. They haven't been let play. They haven't been very, very good.
There is race control. Norris incident. He's been investigating for weaving on the straight for Norris, so he might get a penalty for that.
You're not allowed to weave, no?
No, you can only move once.
What if you're weaving to overtake someone? I remember Nigel Mansell going one way and now taking the other way.
You're not allowed to do that. You can only move once. You're allowed one move to protect your area. You can't just move left to right to left again, because the car could go up the arse of you, either fly over the top of you, or both you could go out. It's not allowed.
Right.
It's against the rules.
It's health and safety gone mad. Oh, there's the Max Verstappen fans in the crowd there.
Yeah, he was waving. He went one way, went the other. Lewis nearly went up the back of him. That's not right driving. That's not right driving at all. Verstappen all out on his own. I think
Interesting to see Oracle advertised a lot. I think that must be probably the second or one of the biggest computer companies in the world now, because I worked on Oracle, using Oracle, not on Oracle. I used Oracle for about 30, 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
And shall we say, I love people with it. It's a living thing. Oracle computers are living. Certainly the one I used was.
Penalty to Ireland, going for the line here. Just going to kick it into touch to get a line out. Going for position. 18, plenty of time left. No need to panic. But if Ireland win today, they win the championship. If they don't win today, it's down to the last match.
Who's the last match, Philip?
Ireland versus Scotland.
Oh, right, right.
Again.
Well, Scotland are hot and cold, aren't they?
Yeah, they got caught out today now, badly by
Yeah.
Italy. Mm.
Was that would have been in Italy, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah, it was in Rome. Yeah.
It's really weird. You don't sort of think of Italy as being like a country for rugby, do you? Sort of.
No.
It's quite weird. I mean, for a certain, I mean, you could probably expect it in Argentina because there's obviously a lot of ex-Brits over there that
Yeah.
moved
No,
there.
come on, it's only their second win in 46 matches, though. Well, it's not exactly they don't actually win too many.
I have to say, fair play to the 18-year-old. He's been absolutely outstanding today.
Yes,
Great to see it now.
He's only Berman at this pace. Will Norris catch us or not? Yeah, we believe so in 4 laps.
Oh, Ireland,
Norris,
come on. Jesus, Norris dropped the ball.
Norris is
sorry.
42 laps out of 50. Yeah, so there's only about 6 laps left, I think. Driver of the day, Burnham's ahead of that on 36%. And rightly
Oh,
so.
yeah, he deserves it.
What a debut. What a Formula One debut, I have to say. He's never driven a Grand Prix distance before till today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't finished yet, so.
Well, Brad, he's got what's he got now? Yeah, he's got.
Not wishing any bad luck on him, but no, he's done very well. Unbelievable. I mean, 18 years old. I mean, I presume he's been like racing motor karts and that since he's probably about 7 or 8 or whatever.
He's probably been driving illegally since he's about 7 years of age.
Like that kid who got caught on the motorway the other day. Was he 9, 10 years old driving a car in a caravan?
Oh, lovely.
But I have to say, for an 18-year-old, never driven a Grand Prix distance before, to jump into a Ferrari of all teams, you know, he's now looking at how far is Hamilton away. He's asking in 8th place.
Oh, referee!
He's asking the pit wall. They haven't got back to him, but for an 18-year-old, for the pressure, and it is pressure of jumping into a team. You've never driven the car before. You've only driven it on the simulator, but you've never driven it in real for anger. And to come in and put in performance like he has, as he said, he's never driven a full Grand Prix distance before. His neck will be hanging off his shoulders after this race.
That's true.
It's unreal, and I have to say, absolutely fair play to him. I'm full of admiration for him. Absolutely full of admiration for him.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I totally agree. Amazing.
And he can always call himself, I've driven for Ferrari in the Grand Prix.
Yeah, in the Grand Prix, yeah.
I mean...
Great chat up line, isn't it?
Well, he is the reserve driver, so if any of the main drivers get ill, he does go in.
Right.
But here goes Albon over Ocon. Ocon has 12th and 13th. Albon, lovely overtake there from Albon. Goes into 12th place ahead. Lovely little take. And there's Lewis against Norris. The fight still goes on. Of course, Hamilton used to drive for McLaren back in the day, people. If people remember that. Won his first world championship with McLaren. And then he moved to Mercedes. And now he's going to move. He's driven for the 3 most biggest teams in Formula One. McLaren, Mercedes, and now he will be Ferrari next season.
A shame he don't pay his tax.
Well, that's not for this stream, Brad.
Sorry, sometimes I can't help myself.
We're a non-political stream channel.
Oh, that wasn't political. No, that was just.
Isn't that right, Philip?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah. Not unless on Friday, which you talk about conspiracy theories. And I actually enjoyed that chat we had last Friday show, Philip, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Which one was that, Dermot?
What we were talking about, Philip?
Geez, what were we talking
We talked about 7-7, our experiences, weren't we? And where we were in 9/11.
Oh, yeah, 9/11 and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. And the moon landing.
Oh, I remember the moon landing. I'm old enough to remember the moon landing.
Here's Burnham now. He's been told, he's been given encouragement. I tell you one thing, 5 laps to go. I'm praying he finishes the 5 laps now. Come on, guy. You can do it. You can do it. You know you can do it.
Ghosts and Supernatural, Carl is saying. So what was that? Which I'd like to have been on that stream. I'm not short of opinions and comments on that sort of thing.
Yeah, I apologise for today's stream. If it's not been up to our usual standards, Philip's done a fantastic job with the rugby. He really has, but I feel I haven't given a proper stream, so I do apologise to everyone.
How long to go in the rugby?
There's 15 minutes to go about, and England leading by 3 points.
And this race has got 4 laps to go.
Yeah.
So I could quickly switch over at the end of the race.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the Grand Prix, I'm going to have to jump off because I've got. I know you got to jump off as well soon, haven't you, Philip?
Well, they'll be at the end of the rugby. I'll be okay at the end of the rugby.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump off if that's all right. I've got my computer is screaming at me to update.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, update me. Oh.
Right, Ireland should be back to full strength now in a minute.
Well, Hamilton's got 5 laps to get past Norwich. Sorry, Philip.
He's only a second and a bit behind.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, the thing I'm subscribed to, right, is give me an option to actually go on, have their throttle and accelerating, and how they're braking, how the other one are braking. It's actually really interesting to watch, actually. And it shows that Hamilton spends longer on the throttle than he does on the brake.
All right.
So going around the corners, he doesn't brake. He uses the throttle more than the brake.
Oh, really?
Right.
I do actually understand that, having driven cars myself.
And then Norris uses the brake more than he does the accelerator, where Hamilton sort of, in some corners, doesn't use the brake. He uses the accelerator to go around it. It's really interesting. I mean, they're up to about. I mean, at the moment, like Hamilton's at 11,000 revs per minute.
We used to have an industrial estate near where I used to live, and it used to have like a road that go out like that, and then there's like a bend, like on a race course. And I always used to, when there's no cars around, I always get the car and do it like the Grand Prix races, sort of go through the middle of it, sort of thing.
Can I give some a bit of good news? Brentford have equalised.
Hey!
4 minutes into injury time at the end of the first half, Wissa has equalised. So it's 1-1.
Wow!
I definitely will pop into Bobby's channel just before I go off, just to say hello and congratulations. Again, guys, I apologise for the Formula One watch along. It's really been. I've dropped the ball on this one. It's my fault. I take
that's not you. Yeah. The fact you've been stopped from using something not your fault, Dermot.
I think me and Carl must be sort of distantly related, actually. So we do care about the rugby now.
Yeah.
3 laps to go here. Right. Philip, can I do the last 3 laps here and then cover the last?
No,
3
come
laps?
on. Unless I'll say I only jump in if Ireland scores. Somebody scores, okay?
Yeah. Now we're not doing Australia next week, guys. 2 weeks time, but we are going to cover the San Marino Grand Prix. So between now and then, I will have something worked out that we'll be able to do a proper. I'm going to speak to my tech guy, and we're going to come up with a solution for that. There has to be a way, because I've seen other YouTube channels do it. So I don't know how they do it, but we're going to work on something between now and San Marino. But don't worry, in 2 weeks' time, we will give our race predictions and our race thoughts on it as well. Don't worry, guys. Also, we're going to do our pre-game thoughts now. I know Philip's busy tonight, so I'm going live at 9 or 9:30 with the pre-game thoughts. And then where you can watch the game, the team lineups, what we think of the game with Villa. Don't worry, all that is covered. So we're bringing that later tonight. I might do that to pre-record. I'm not sure yet. I probably will. But anyway. And also, it's back. The Tottenham Hotspur FIFA career mode on PS5, PS4, and YouTube is back. That is back tomorrow. That starts. So yeah. Anyway, here is Verstappen starting his penultimate lap 49 out of 50. He is leading over 7 seconds ahead of Perez. It's going to be another 6.6 seconds. It's going to be another Red Bull 1-2. It really is. Bit sad news today, Philip. I had a death in the household today.
What?
My Xbox died.
Daniel Vicario's come to a stop.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really, not going to red flag it anyway. Yeah, I was playing it, and next thing, a puff of smoke.
Oh, come on, Ireland in for a try. Yes. James Ryan again, right in the corner. Sorry, Dermot, but that's what's leading the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I was playing my Xbox, and a puff of white smoke came up the top of it. It was something like out of declaring a new pope. That's what it looked like.
It cremated itself as well. It's very thoughtful of it.
Yeah, I thought the Xbox was declaring a new pope. I was watching that. I go, look and see, it was the white smoke coming top. I'm thinking, what's that? Oh, yeah, it's my Xbox. So I've had to go back to a PS4. I feel like I'm going back to the Stone Ages. But one good thing, Carl gets his red card football back again every night at 11 o'clock. So Carl will be pleased with that.
Well, looks like Verstappen is going to easily win.
Yeah, he is. Look, Red Bull have built the best car and they've got the best driver. So it's down to the other teams to compete. But for me, driver of the day, I'm going to have to give it to the Ferrari Burnham. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I mean, forget about Verstappen. That for me is that's been the worth watching this race, just to watch him complete a Grand Prix distance. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really chuffed for him.
I missed the conversion by a mile. So 2 points in it with 7 minutes to go.
And here we go. Verstappen is on his last lap, guys. And really, it's been a fantastic performance by Red Bull. Absolute professional, well drilled. And again, Ferrari, good third. Burnham in seventh. What a performance by him. Driver of the day. And here's Max now coming round the back of the circuit. Just driving there as cozily as he'd like.
Oh,
but as I said,
someone in a big hat.
Someone in a big hat?
Yep. Some young lady in a big hat.
Yeah, it's Brad. That's you. Anyway, as my new catchphrase is now, revs up and away we zoom. There you go. That's my new catchphrase now.
Lautrec has just done the fastest lap.
Yeah, here's Verstappen. And Verstappen makes it 2 out of 2. Red Bull 2 out of 2. It's the second there. They all clapping in the garage. All standing to attention. Clapping because they know Christian Horner might be sacked. But there we go. And there's Verstappen. Oh, there she is, the Mexican fan. She's wearing the sombrero.
Yeah, when I switched over.
And there is Leclerc third. We're going to have Oscar in fourth. Alonso's going to finish fifth. And here he is. Here's the 18-year-old. Look at him. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant result by him. I thought you did a bit of Murray Walker there, Brad, if you didn't notice.
That was very good, actually.
Yeah.
By the way,
Murray Walker.
England got a penalty and they're going for the post.
Wow.
They get this.
Finishes seventh. Brilliant result. Absolutely brilliant result for the 18-year-old.
Yeah, well done, son.
Yeah.
So literally could be my son.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say it again, Brad. Fantastic. There you go. Give it to Murray Walker.
If you ever get onto YouTube, try and find Saturday Night Live.
No, I missed it.
The late show on Saturday. It's called the Late Show, and they do an ice cream Grand Prix with ice cream bands. It's hilarious.
You want to watch Jeremy Clarkson interviewing Murray Walker commentating on snooker.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most funniest bit of TV. Yeah, he's like, and here's Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan up with the chalk. He's using a high intensified chalk there on his equipment. Oh, it's so funny. It really is. But fair play to Max Verstappen. Absolutely. He is the best driver in the world at the moment, by far. Absolutely, he is. But where will he be? Will he be at Mercedes next season? That is the question. I think he will be. I think he's going to leave Red Bull and go to Mercedes. But there's a lot to get through this. Hopefully, Philip will watch the rerun of this race for when we do our Formula One talk about the race, Philip.
Sorry, I'm just. This is very. I'm very tense for the rugby just at this moment.
I've switched over to the rugby now, guys. So.
Yeah, it's
well, anyway, listen, guys. I'm gonna bow out. I've got to bow out very quickly. Something's come up, so listen, I'm going to leave you in the hands of Brad and Philip for the end of the rugby. Enjoy it. Let us know what's happening, Brad. And
well,
see you later.
Attacking.
Wow, this is nerve-wracking stuff.
It is, yeah. It's yeah.
Ireland got the ball back. Oof, that was tight. 77 minutes, 06 seconds gone. This is 3 minutes to go. England 20, Ireland 22. One hell of a game by England. England have been very unlucky not to win this game because they played all the rugby.
Is England a young team? Because I sort of get that impression.
I don't know, Brad, to be honest with you. I don't really... Yeah. I mean, for a team that came third in the World Cup, they should be better than they are at the moment. But they are. This is the first game they've really played well, I think, all season, you know.
Mind you, to be honest, they probably played well above themselves to get to that semi-final, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. 2 minutes to go, 2 points in it.
And I think they got a very good draw in it, didn't they? They played South Africa in the semi-final. I think that was the toughest game they got.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But, you know, you can only beat your opposition that you got in front of you.
That's all. You can only beat what's in front of you. Yeah. That's all it is.
Someone's down injured.
Number 7807. It's 1 minute and 53 to go, but there could be 5 minutes to go. You know, where they keep the ball in play.
Yeah.
After the,
we know rugby union and Australian rules football, they actually have a time clock.
Okay.
Like I mean, it's great now in England that they when they like at the Tottenham Stadium, you actually do see it goes past 90 minutes. It used to be just dead on 90, and you had to like.
No, now they play it, don't they? They play the time.
But in Australian rules and in rugby, you've actually got that countdown, so you know when the game's going to come to an end. Yeah.
Right.
And in Australian rules, it's done by the umpire puts his hands up to stop the clock.
Okay, right. There's an English guy hobbling off there. He's paid no.
To be honest, though, Philip, you know, to go from one end of the ground to another and score a goal in Australian rules football is actually, can do it very quickly. Yeah.
Ireland just need to hold on to this now.
Oh yeah, they got the line out, haven't they? My most nerve-wracking when I watched the World Cup win, my most nerve-wracking moment was when we took the lead, but then Australia had the kick off, and it's like, just don't drop the ball.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, don't drop the ball.
Don't drop it. This is a vital line out for Ireland. They've got to make this line out. And they have.
I think I must be a few steps. Yeah.
They're just running the clock down now.
They find free kicks easily, don't they, or penalties.
Yeah, I think the referees in rugby do a great job because I tell you, it's a far more difficult job refereeing a rugby match than a soccer match. There's so much to watch out for that goes on, and they really do a good job. Okay, I'm sure there's complaints about the refereeing as well, but it seems to me now there's not as many controversies as there is in football.
Well, the thing in it, rugby's played by gentlemen or something?
It's a game for hooligans played by gentlemen.
That's it,
yeah. Whereas soccer is a game for gentlemen played by hooligans. I don't know. That's the right way around. Or hooligans played by gentlemen played for hooligans. I don't know. Anyway. Right, what have we got? 1 minute and 5 seconds left for England to score anything. Well, no matter what they score, they'll win the game if they score.
So you reckon maybe a drop goal? Well, they've got to get possession
anything
first.
Anything at all, yeah. I know Scotland were trying to get into this position in the first game, but didn't manage it.
I think Ireland have got the ball and they got the lot. Oh no, it's an England.
No,
it's
it's an English line-out. Mhm.
But they're a bit too far for the drop goal.
Yeah. Need to get the 22-yard line.
Mm.
Here we go. Ireland not even contesting this line-out, I don't think. They're just letting it go.
I think I'm a split second ahead of you.
I'm 79-11 at the minute.
Oh, I'm 4 seconds ahead.
All right.
Mind you, I'm only about 15 minutes away from the
Oh,
ground.
look at this.
Oh, it's so close. So close. The time clock. This is going to be the last thing of the game, I'd imagine.
Like it.
Ooh. Oh.
God.
We're into the red zone. So they've got to do something now.
What's the referee saying here?
Winning something. Is that a penalty, England?
Oh, no, yeah, it is actually, yeah.
Drop goal.
Advantage. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Oh. I don't believe it. But I still think England can't win. I think Ireland can't be beaten because England didn't get the bonus point. Well, they can. They've got 12 points. No, they've got 11 points. They can't. Oh, for God's sake. Last kick of the match.
Yeah.
Well, England deserved to win. Ireland didn't deserve to win that game. That's all I can say.
Well, what you were saying during the game, it seems like England, certainly were having the better of the game.
Yeah, they were. We'll never hear the end of this now, I'm afraid, lads. But anyway, that's it. Anyway, on that, I think I have to go. Yep. I'm sure you have something else to do, Brad. So listen, thanks everybody for tuning in there. Just to recap, Verstappen won the Grand Prix, England won the rugby. And that's about it. So I'll just put on the run out here. And Brad, we'll see you soon.
Yep. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, check out Blue Sofa Songs. You want to hear a bit of music from yours truly.
Exactly. I forgot to admit. I should have done that. So,
but yeah,
anyway, I'm gonna do the come out you. I'm gonna do the come on you Spurs outro. Just make us all in better humor. So. Good night.